Food. It's super important. It's something that connects us all. Trying to figure out how to feed 8 billion people is one of the major issues that the current industrial agricultural system is trying to solve. But before I get into that any further, let's talk about how farming got started in the first place. Farming first arose about 10,000 years ago when plants were first domesticated, and this allowed people to be sedentary. They harvested good quality food with the seasons. Then, with the rise of the Industrial Revolution, monocropping farms on tens of thousands of acres became the standard. The system shifted from quality to quantity with economic growth. In the US, we use about 40% of all our water withdrawals for agriculture. Between 20 and 30% of all of our food is wasted, and about 17% of fossil fuel emissions are used for agriculture. When we look at it globally, we use about 5.6 billion pounds of pesticides per year, with 72% of global water withdrawals being used for agriculture. The truth is, our current corporate agriculture system's main priority is on making money, not sustainable or healthy food options. So, the way people are fighting back and resisting our current food systems is through regenerative permaculture community gardens, where people have more sovereignty and freedom over their food options.
I started Spring Fed 3 years ago. It is a community garden that focuses on community first, and the health of the garden is reflected by the health of the community. Our focus is on interdependence, supporting each other, but also on food sovereignty and creating an opportunity for all of us to build a relationship to our food and integrate our definitions of community to include it nourishing us socially, spiritually, and physically. I think one of the most important things that we're doing here is shifting our reliance from an external system to relying upon our own internal systems.
We're standing in a place, this garden, that represents us dejecting in the best way that we can corporate industrialized agriculture. The ones that accumulate mass amounts of land for the purpose of the accumulation of wealth and the destruction of our farmers, the displacement of our farmers, the destruction of our soil. And what we're doing is absolutely the opposite.
Our commercial food system is reliant upon maximizing efficiency and mostly for the sake of corporate profit. And what that looks like is growing as many monocrop as you possibly can in the most chemically induced way possible.
When we are monocropping and producing for an income, we are taxing the soil and we're trying to replenish it as fast as we can. The industrial agriculture is using chemicals to kind of recreate that ability of the soil to support plants.
When we start to rely upon these internal systems, we feel not only nourished from our food, but we feel loved from our food, because we know that we were sharing stories, maybe we were singing, maybe we were dancing while we were in the garden together. And that is a level of fulfillment that one can never find from buying something.
Ultimately, regenerative community gardens are so much more than just a place to grow food. They're a place to fight back against the systems with our fellow community members, to find sovereignty, to find our voice, and to stand in resilience and resistance. While it may not be the cure-all, community gardens can be a step in the right direction. If we all start to shift towards growing our own food and thriving in community, then maybe, just maybe, we can start to rebuild our food and social systems for a more unified and sustainable future.